It's a light heavyweight showdown in Las Vegas. Dan Tom here with MMA Junkie to help you break down the main event for UFC on ESPN 40 between Thiago Santos and Jamahal Hill. Santos, who's looking a bit shaky since his closely contested split decision loss to Jon Jones for the title a few years back. He's going to need to bounce back here, but he's got a dangerous opponent to do that in front of him. Of course, that is Jamahal Hill. Hill's a southpaw who's looked unstoppable outside of a slip-up from Paul Craig. At least on the feet, the southpaw striker has really been doing damage. We don't see many of those. Santos himself has gone 2-2 against UFC official southpaws. So this shakeup's going to be real interesting this Saturday. At the time of this video, the odds makers and public are siding with the American favorite Hill, neighborhood of minus 290. The comeback on your underdog, the Brazilian Santos, the neighborhood of plus 220. Now, for me, it can be dangerous when you have a 2-1 spread with heavy hitters. Of course, Santos can still have those sporadic bursts every once in a while. Maybe he catches Hill out of position. However, I want to see Santos test the Americans' kicking defense, both to the legs and perhaps to the arms. If you saw what Hill came away with despite disposing of Johnny Walker properly, there was that big lump on his arm. Maybe he can test some kicking defense there. That being said, I mentioned that Santos is 2-2 against UFC level southpaws, and the thing I can't get around is the left hand as well as the right hook. Those are the classic southpaw weapons, and whether he was facing Cesar Ferreira back in the day early on in the feet, or he was facing guys like Eric Anders, who he did beat, or guys like Magomed Ankalaev, his most recent and relevant southpaw. In all those matches, you see the left crosses both coming forward and off the counter, as well as right hooks, both checking, countering, and coming forward. I think those are going to be real potent against Santos, especially in the smaller cage of the apex. So, unlike Santos's recent offerings, I suspect this one ends earlier. Hopefully it's more action-packed for Santos and the audience's sake, but I'm going to go with Hill for another first-round win. I would like to see more from Hill, perhaps his grappling tested. We could see that here, but I think it's going to be another early one. For more details on pathways to victories on both fighters' games, check out my in-depth breakdown at MMAJunkie.com, where you can find results this weekend.